DIT Community Links programme was established 15 years ago this year, and its main objectives is to help in the alleviation of educational disadvantage here in Dublin City, but also on a national scale, and indeed we have programmes on an international scale as well.
So the way the programme works is that we link staff and students with underserved or disadvantaged community organisations to work on collaboratively designed projects which are mutually beneficial. So they would meet the learning needs of the students in terms of their coursework and the modules that they're taking, and then they also meet the needs of the communities in terms of working towards the goals of the kind of work that they're doing. So one example of a project is where we have law students at the moment are working with the Irish Penal Reform Trust, and they've actually been working with them for the last 2 years, and then they have a new project on again this year. And what they did, for example, in the first year was the students did research on judges and sentencing policy around minors. So if a judge is sentencing a child for something that they've been found guilty of, how often do they use custodial sentences, and then how often do they use alternatives to custody? Using this research means that the Irish Penal Reform Trust can then use this information as part of their campaigning to influence policy in this area. It's that idea of the mutual benefit that's really important in these projects. It should really be that the community who are participating get as much out of it as the students, and the students should get as much out of it as the communities, because it is all about enhancing the academic development of the students and working towards the goals of the communities at the same time.
The DIT-based programmes, this is where one of them is the Access Service. And here we bring young people from disadvantaged backgrounds into DIT without necessarily having the requisite number of points. That's based on the premise that they can't compete equally in the Leaving Cert with their advantaged peers because of lack of financial and other resources. Currently we have well over 500 of these young people in DIT, and the research shows that they do equally as well, if not better, and the retention rates are far greater. And we've had our first PhD out 3 years ago, and there's many more coming through as we speak.
We thought that it would be a good opportunity to link in with Innovation Dublin, because this way of students collaboratively engaging with communities is quite innovative, and not only that, but there's quite a broad spread of disciplines involved, so we felt that it was really a good opportunity to kind of showcase the range of disciplines, to show how innovative it can be, and to really put the work out in public, because this work tends to all happen behind closed doors.